Alright, everyone. Welcome back. Sorry I am late. Hadn't felt like it, but let's continue. Last time we completed Prehistoria and the Village of Magic and begun the Mystic World, the first of three major events the entity wants us to relive. We picked up at the Masa Moon, and now it's time to lightly enter Magus's castle. So, let's start. Okay, so we need to go to Medina to remake the Masamune. All right. I am so sorry. A lot of background noise. So, shall we continue? How did you get it? Why would your name be engraved on the sword? It's a long story. You do want to hear it. Is it possible to reforge it? Possible if we could get our hands on some dreamstone, which the sword is made of. You can't find it anymore. It was a red stone, which we have now. You found something I will tell the Masamune. How on earth did you get the Masamune and the Dreamstone? No, don't tell me. I don't think my heart could take it. I'll lend a hand. Now we wait. We must process to activate the soul. Alright, it's done. I'm bringing the Dreamstone. Alright, let's get started. Alright, here we go. There it is. It's been rebuilt or reforged. Need this thing to kill bad guy. Well, I think that's Evan. Take Big Knife to Talking Frog now. Okay. We can now go back to 600. Choose Cannon. Now that we have the sword, we now give it to Frog. We're actually going to have Frog and Ayala. You didn't show up. 'Tis thee again. Here. This sword, 'tis the Masamune. I must ponder this turn in events. And now we get the flashback with Cyrus and Glenn from the Frog King. We owe the knights, we the knights of the square table. Couldn't use round, so square works. Oh. Pardon little shall we depart. Glenn. Oh, it's Glenn. Fight through the forest. The Frog King. That Nirvana strike. And then we move to this point. Escape it while keeping back. Shouldn't thou slay swiftly, boy? Oh my gosh. And then you get some of it here, but the rest follows up shortly. At least Frog doesn't regret becoming who he is. Now you see everyone. Thou knows his power. We'll have to see if that monster was telling the truth. My guess is it was lying and not understanding everything. Okay. So Frog has officially joined the party. You give him the hero medal. We'll give him the vigil hound, or do I give him the prism? What? Prism. And we're gonna be dealing with various elementals, so that's right. News not showing up. Okay, it's time we head for Magus's castle from here. Oh, there was something we need to do before. So, on your first playthrough, you will want to return to Specchio and give Frog his water magic. Before going to Magus's house. Make sure to do that. I am not gonna fight him now. But gets is water magic. And we're going to do something that is a little bit out of the norm. We're going to return to the future. We want to get back to the Keeper's Stone. But that means having to make it through lap 32. And why? Because now that we've accessed the end of time, we can enter the door. There shouldn't be any fighting through here. Except for that, but we can avoid that. And the sewerway's already open. Shortcuts. Except for this, but this is highly illogical to do, but it is possible. Let's see if it'll let me. Yep. A great disaster, and Zeus somehow threw me into this to my spy lavas exist here, going deep in the world. Yep. But we haven't seen that yet. 1999. Open now the last door. Yes, you can actually get the epoch this early. However, it can't fully fly. Scared you, didn't it? It's me, Balthasar, copying my memory in this thing. How to transcend time. Oh yeah, before you go, it'll follow you. Name my time machine, Epoch. So get on board, so you can already get it. Get off quickly, although you are limited on what you can do to get the tab, since you can't actually fly with it because you're not supposed to have it this early. We don't want to go here. Plus, we couldn't anyway, so we'll return to the Middle Ages. We're actually flying the epoch. Yep. So yeah, we can end up here. So we already have it. It will be following us. Although I would prefer the end of time. And then walk my way back, but yes, he is. Choose canon, yeah, good, but having the epoch already saves me time later. I know it's kind of funny that you already have it, although it's limited. Ah! Ah, Trish. There you are. Oh, jeez. Welcome. Glad I could finally you caught me. And you scare me. Was just checking. Well, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. And the follow. You, what's your streaming tonight? Okay. Let me do this. Okay, great. It'll be late as usual. Well, that's good to know. All right, well, if you're in volleyball, stay careful. If you want to stick here with me a little, remember what I said. No more head hits. That'll get closer to a concussion. And I'm losing friends. Yes, you get to see Glenn as a human here. Later, Trish. Stay safe. LLAP. I will. Okay, it's time to head for Magus's castle. And we have the Master Moon with the hero medal. Let's pick up the box for the magic ring. Cyrus had Nirvana Strike, Frog has Nirvana X. Nope, the Frog King's gone. And I win. And you get 1x2 fame to where the hero's meta. The effects of the meta are now permanent. So you lose it, but it is now permanent for the rest of the game. So you no longer have it, but it's now set no matter what. It is that same force. Merida, the Masamune can speak. So the castle looks slightly different here, although these never come to life. It's just an interesting look. So I do have an item called the magic key, which will allow you to basically skip the entire dungeon, go straight to Magus. You'll get a choice of whether or not. It's about the only spot where it can be used, and you get that off of battle, which you'll see later on. You do miss out on experience, money, levels, a couple of other chests. So now you get to see this. It says use the magic key. If I choose yes, I can go straight to Magus. If I choose no, it's the normal dungeon. We are going to say, I almost want to say yes to show. You know what? We will. We really don't need much of anything in here. So what? That's all. You automatically skip the dungeon completely. Might as well use it for something. Now you're saying, well, that takes all the fun, yes. Magus is chanting. Okay, properly equip yourself. We're going to use white plates. Actually, you know what? Forget that. Let's use black plates for his strongest attack. Magus. Ah, that frog of so many days ago. Have you fared since we last met? I'd rather enjoy this form, and I owe it all to you. At least Frog understands why he is the way he is, and he's actually enjoys being the frog, which is interesting, but then I have something for you. Then you've come for me. It's time to end this war. The first event the entity was about wanted us to see. Right, guys, yes, make sure to lower its magic defense. Ah, I think the prison's helms protected me from an HP drain. Okay, his magic defense down, and he's getting ready to cast his strongest. So let him. Make sure you're fully healed when he reaches this point. He'll do it again. He has about 5,000 HP. And I win. Oh, I have a bad feeling. Could it be Lavos? Get ready. No, bad timing. Don't wake up on me now. What you say? You fools. I only summoned him. So the monster lied. You didn't bring him forth. You summoned him, but you didn't create him. He lives in the inner earth. Blue hair one not make monster. What's going on? What happened? Ayala not understood. You, if you hadn't shown up. Ayala not afraid. And this is how the mystic war ends. In the OG timeline, Lavos kills Magus and then goes back to sleep. How does he have this dream? And now you get to see the extra event, how Magus ends up elsewhere. You're in Algeti. We found you in cave south of here, almost dead. Algeti? Figures, you never heard of it. You ones from Zeal don't follow us down here. Zeal? Are you telling me Zeal still floats? I have to leave. And now we're all here. Fog away. Which means, well, Ayala had strange dream. Now, this is as if she didn't join you. So now she acts like she just met you again. By the way, whether the blue-haired one, not fine blue-haired one, we have lost him for now. But if Magus didn't create Lavos, where did it come from? Perhaps we're about to see the second major event the entity wants us to relive. Magus said the Lavos was born in a distant past. If Magus didn't create Lavos, then what era was it born? Hmm? I think we know. Chrono Trigger Ayala busy looking for love of village. Fight reptiles together. Oh, okay. Now you have to determine your team once Ayala comes back. Since you don't really buy too much, you can still trade, do everything. If you want to look at the hunting grounds, it's still there. Pick up more tech points, but after going through all of Magus's castle, which is a great spot to level up. Tech points, experience, and money you shouldn't need to, but that's a choice. That will be your choice. Would I recommend it? Yes and no. I could recommend just to play it safe, but you probably don't need to. As by this point, if you've been moderately leveling, you should be 25 to 30 in levels. This yoga, look at mess. Reptiles follow you, so village now rule. Ayala feel bad. Reptiles strong, they live long time before us. They spawn, so we hide. But Ayala's safe fighting. Yeah, Ayala's still fighting. Well, like win or lose, no change rule, but dead or innocent. You strong can make it. We have no, we have. But we need Dactyl. Give Dactyl. Need Dactyl. Go to Tyranno later. That reptile's place. Dangerous. Want to live, so go there. Ayala, be okay. Give Dactyl. Okay, go to the Dactyl's nest and the keeper will help. Careful, Ayala. Thank you, old man. And then you come here. If I'm to change Zio's fate, I'm not a moment to lose. So, Magus, you have control of with all his same stuff. Don't equip him with anything unless you have a whole bunch, but you can actually take his stuff off. But keep in mind, you do lose what you put on him. He doesn't fight, so you actually get to see how Magus becomes who he is. It's Zio. as you can see from the map, there are two other islands. One's for quests in a bonus area. The other one is for an ending. It's the ending if you beat Lavos at the Ocean Palace. Usually in the OG one, you get the developers ending there. But that's now changed. Of course, we won't do that. That would just show it in the game. Plus, we have access to all endings anyway. But you could still take advantage here when you get here. If you talk to people, you see hear them say, the seedling. Melcher, who posed the Queen's plan, has vanished. You're not thinking what I am, are you? I think I am. When the mammoth machine finished, the Queen changed almost overnight. Just between us, I heard that anyone who opposes her, not just the Earthbound ones, vanishes. Control the extraction is needed control the three gurus. Much about Lavos was in charge of plans, but then he disappeared. Convenient, of course. Of course he was. So now what happens here? I wonder how malicious humans are so hard. I want to be the win. Oh, you will someday. Big sisters Doreen's adding hands again. Yeah, that's cause she likes dreams. I like the wind better whoosh. Of course he disappeared. So now, oh? We'll come back to what I wanted to say. Huh? What? Alfdo never talks to anyone but me. Who are you? Aha. Ah, yes. I think we know who that is. Magus knows that it's him. Fine, whatever, come on, Alfredo, let's go. But the kitty states, hey, kid, yeah? Take care of your sister. How do you know my sister? And what do you know? The kitty follows you. That's a telltale sign of who's who here. So basically, Magus just saw his younger self. He knows that he can't say he's from the future, but it is interesting. It's a little bit of a funny interaction. Now, as I was saying, you wonder if there's the king of Zia. Well, some say there is. That'll be in a different game I'll stream later on. And now look at that, he automatically changes. And now we're back here. I don't think we'll do Chrono later on this stream. But it's pretty cool you get to see Magus there, and he has that dark helm, which is minus 50% damage to shadow. Only males can wear it. Okay, so as we continue, when that pedal, mid potion. I guess the doctor's showing you the right way. Pedal and Fang. Watch for any tabs. They seem like to be anywhere. Mazo Mail. Battle. I guess I'm not as much of a hurry to complete this. A feather. Chrono. You can't be serious about going alone. Don't even think about it. I know not thine quest. I will not allow thee to meet their demise alone. Oh, listen. We're all going. We need to see this if the second of the three main events the entity wants us to see. It's gonna happen there. None of you are aware of the butterfly effect. Alright. Am I gonna go with Luca? And then you have comparable to the epoch, although there isn't much. However, you do have this. They actually put a reptile village next to the Chrono layer in this ROM hack. It was left out of the OG. It'll be used for particular side quests later. So, am I going to use Luca? You know what? No, we're going to use Frog. I already have Frog with the black plate, although I think the red plate will be better here. So yes, you can actually get the amulet with lock status. We'll give him the power seal. Okay, I think this is where we will stop. Join me tomorrow, most likely, as we continue, as we head into the Tyranno layer. Thank you to Trizander for the follow. Glad he was able to catch me live and scare me. And everyone, have a great evening. And this is Sora signing out.